Gary, it's finished 3-1 to Hebburn Town here against Whitby Town. First of all, your thoughts on the game?
Deserved winners on the night, Hebburn. Congratulations to them. They go top of the league with victory tonight, and a thoroughly deserved win for them. I thought, first half we went at it and we told them that at half time. I felt we went in obviously with a goal to the good, but it was very much against the run of play, and we needed to be much better than we were in the first half. And very much like Saturday, we went in a goal to the good with something to hold on to, and you say all the right things at half time, and hope the lads have learned lessons from the weekend. But within 30 seconds to a minute after the restart, you're conceding, and then obviously the game's not done by then. But the goals that followed that, goals 2 and 3 were just as bad in decision making, desire, fight, all those things come into question tonight, because it was a game for that tonight, where just playing the percentages and playing the basics of football, especially on a really difficult pitch, and all the stuff that Hebburn are really good at. We needed to match tonight, and didn't quite do that. And as I said, deserved winners on the night were Hebburn Town.
Yeah, the majority of the chances in the first half did fall Heburn's way, but it was Whitby that opened the score, and Jake Charles with a lovely finish. He'd pretty much replicated the chance he had just before, where he hit the crossbar. It's great for Jake to get that goal, isn't it?
Yeah, he's been wanting a goal for a few weeks now, Jake, and he worked hard tonight, especially in the first half. Like I said, he was chasing around a lot on a real difficult, heavy surface, but his goal, it was good anticipation, as was his chances before it. But ultimately it was all for nothing really. We conceded 3 real sloppy goals after that, which is at the forefront of my mind right now.
Yeah, absolutely. Obviously the first of those goals conceded coming pretty much right after half time, not even 30 seconds on the clock before Hebburn had level matters.
Yeah, I'll have to see it again, but it just seemed like a simple helping back in, and as much as challenge for his header, which he's lost, and then the lads, Gary Martin's found himself in some space just behind, and I'll have to see it again and see where we were positionally. But it just seems so early in the half, where you're hoping your team's solid, and you put the right messages across at half time, which seem to have gone in one ear out the other, unfortunately. But it certainly put us on the back foot and under pressure for a team fighting to go top of the league on the night. So it gave us not a mountain to climb, but it obviously made it all the more tougher. But to be in the lead going into the second half whistle, to then be at level terms, within a minute was ultimately really disappointing.
And then obviously the second goal coming from the penalty spot. I think you must have been tearing your hair out at the where that penalty was conceded.
Yeah, but there's a lot of stuff that come before it, which again I'll look at. But yeah, it's just decision making, and it baffles me. And whether it's the players or the level, I don't know. But there's certain decision making throughout the whole game that not just today, as we've just said in there, it seems to have been over the last group of games where we make stupid, silly decisions, and that was another one. Of course it was.
Yeah, absolutely. And then the third goal as well. From a Whitby point of view, another one that's very, very frustrating to concede.
Yeah, it's come from our cross, and later dinked it back post, where no one's on the end of it, or no one's in and around it, and cleared it. And I think Gary Martin, who's brought key informant into play, he's got 3 of our players around him, and found himself having a very simple layoff, which shouldn't happen. Communication, awareness, desire to win the ball, and then ultimately desire to keep it out of your own net. I think I know Kean really well. He's a quick player, and if you're not in positions to stop him running, then you're in danger. And good goal on their part, but again a really sloppy and poor one on our part.
Yeah, absolutely plenty to work on between now and Saturday. But just looking at the team tonight, then obviously there was a last minute signing of Isaac Allen to get him involved this evening, obviously with Shane Bland injured. First of all, how did you feel Isaac did?
Yeah, difficult for Isaac, because he's coming into, he's had no training sessions with us. He's coming in to a team who doesn't know anyone. So really difficult, and I thank Isaac and I thank Sunderland for helping us out. Thought he'd done well on the night. He didn't really have any chances with the goals. He could have been helped a lot more from the lads in front of him. That's for sure. But good composure, good distribution with his kicking, and no, I'm sure he'll be a good stand-in for Bland.
Yeah, and obviously Shane Bland completed the game on Saturday, but he completed injured. Where are we at with Blandy at the moment?
No idea. He's feeling a bit better. He said, but we don't really get scans, so it's just a play it by ear one with Blandy, and when he's right, he's right. I don't expect him to be right for Saturday. I don't expect him to be right for Tuesday. We obviously have the free weekend after that, and then we'll see where we are with him after that.
Sam Collins missed out as well this evening. Where are we at with Collar?
Injured, knee injury. Don't quite know how or why. Again, another one who completed the game on Saturday. Woke up with a sore, swollen knee. Doesn't know how it quite happened, which is a little bit concerning. But hopefully it's just a kick, and hopefully it settles down time-wise. Again, like Blandy, it's just to see how it goes day by day.
Back at the Tobar Express Stadium at the Turnbull Ground then on Saturday afternoon. Games between the visitors for that one, and a chance to put things right, Lids.
Yeah, certainly going to have to be a lot better than we were second half Saturday and throughout the 90 minutes today. I won't sugarcoat that. Really poor on our part, especially winning the game 1-0 and not being able to stand up to any fight that Hebburn were going to throw at us. So another difficult surface at our place, unfortunately, as it is at the moment with the time of year and stuff like that. So it'll be another one of those games where we'll have to stand up to the fight. Russ is a very experienced manager at this level. He's got his games routine playing well at the moment, and know that they'll be looking to keep in touch with those playoff places. So no, another game where we'll obviously need to be on our game.
Thank you very much, Lids.
Thanks.